favorite book, everybody. And it's right here, okay? Listen, I got to be at the desk with the hosts of the Giggle Squad, which consistently ranks in the top 10 in all comedy podcasts across Apple. And the authors of it, the gurus of that sort of lifestyle and mentality and attitude, well, it's now all in a guidebook. So, ladies and gentlemen, back on the show is our friend Hannah Berner and her bestie, Paige DeSorbo.
Come on, congratulations.
Well, Rossi, as two besties with two besties.
Love to giggle. Congratulations,
Thank you so
two.
much. I feel so professional.
I know.
Right?
Yes.
Very formal.
Yeah.
I'm like, solve
do the
something.
news.
Yeah.
You know, I did the Venn diagram test between, like, are you a Paige or a Hannah, or are you in the center? I'm in the center.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a spectrum.
That's a good place to be. Anywhere
Ross
between.
is page coded. Let's just say it.
For sure, 100%.
These two were holding.
yeah.
He looked at me and went, mm-mm.
No.
But this book reminds you that you can react to things with laughter and with joy. And I think we're able to say more serious things with a guise of it's funny, so we can talk about anything because there's laughter in it.
There's
And
really
authenticity, right?
smart
That resonates.
takeaways, too. Like, I think there's some really interesting behavioral stuff in here that might be folded into attributing a quote or directing it in humor, but really there is valuable wisdoms in here,
God,
and it's like being taken with the sugar of your joyous friendship.
We feel like this book is like getting a dog medicine with peanut butter. We're the peanut butter.
100%. 100%. It's like pop that pill in its mouth, but wrap it in some meat.
Yeah.
I serve her some cheese.
Beautiful.
I
You.
love cheese and lactate. But we didn't want to do like too serious of a like self-help book because first of all, we don't know anything.
I gotta say though, this is substantive.
Because then at the end of the book, we're like, but we don't know.
Yeah, we literally ended it like, but if you don't agree, it's okay.
I
That's what we go to our
really
best friends for, don't you think?
Well,
we go for their opinion, but understand that they're totally unqualified to give it.
100%.
Yeah.
This is very beautifully designed
Thank you.
and very visually pleasing. I can pick up the
We
information.
wanted to feel like those magazines we used to read as a kid, but
Yes.
like without the body shaming.
Yes. No, the exact opposite. You're body positive, and I just love it. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you, Drew.
All right, we are at the news desk, Hannah. You've been here before. You know what to do. Take it away.
Okay, let's move it.
First up, a Drew debate.
Oh,
We've
I'll do
never
one
done
of
a Drew
those.
debate.
Oh, your first one? I get drums for
I love
today.
a sound effect.
We love a sound effect. Pop Sugar reports the latest move on dating apps is letting your parents swipe for you. Everyone's nervous. People say they value when their parents think of a potential partner. So if you're not catching a break on your own, why not let a parental set of eyes choose for you?
Yeah, I love this idea. They used to say on the movies, like, parental discretion is advised. They should be like that for dating too, right? And if there's so many people who've been like, I can't find the right person, hand over the phone, right? Maybe your mother, Lady Gaga was introduced to her fiance by her mother,
I love that.
right? So it's possible. Would you ever do it?
This is a hot take. If my mom doesn't like him, I don't like him. Like, if you can't charm my mom, how are you going to charm me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I
Paige.
feel like I would love an arranged marriage if my mom picked who I was marrying.
Really?
Like, I
We're
think
biased.
I think that arranged marriage should come back because
Can I
want
ask
it.
you, as to women who do love their moms, how did your moms get it right? Any piece of advice from me as a mom with my girls?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. And I'm not a mom, so I don't know like what her thought process was. But I think truly in the years that I needed her to be my mom, she was my mom. And now as I'm older, when I need her to kind of be a little bit of a friend, she's my friend. Like, she's the first person I'm calling with good or bad news.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so true, and this is so important. We actually polled our audience. What did you guys say about wanting your mom or parent to swipe for you?
What was the percentage?
Well, we asked, would you let your parents swipe for you? Almost 80% of you.
crazy.
Can I say
said
something
no.
to the audience? Regardless if your moms are right or wrong, let them have fun. They are bored of their husbands. Let them have a good time.
Yeah.
All All right, Paige, you gorgeous goddess, keep it real. Take our next headline.
Okay. Next up is a headline for all the anxious girlies out there. The Washington Post reports there is some good that can come from a little anxiety. The right amount can heighten, focus your spur creativity, and help us problem solve. In recent studies, people who felt anxious came up with better solutions to problems than people who felt calm.
Okay. What do you
Thoughts?
Well, I mean, anxiety is like a pony. You got to put a saddle on it and ride it for a little bit, and then you got to get off of it. You know, it's about what you do with it.
Actually,
good metaphor.
Hannah always
Really good
says,
metaphor.
before we go out to do a live show, Hannah always says, if you're a little nervous, that means you actually care about what you're doing. And so I take that. I'm like, oh, I just care a lot.
You take that on a baby walker.
Yeah.
No, in sports, I was a tennis player.
You were a big tennis player.
It's important to be a little bit nervous because you do perform better. But me personally, I think people who don't have anxiety are boring. You're not fighting your demons, then what am I going to talk to you about?
Well, you and I would be a great couple, Hannah, because I swear I feel like my entire life is lived on that pony. I'm
just
I'm
riding
the
the wave.
size of a jockey too. So it's
They always say your partner is someone who has to know how to deal with your demons. Because no one has no demons. Anyone who says they don't have anxiety, I don't trust them.
Yeah.
all right. Well, last up, mash them, fry them, put them on your lips. Out of Idaho comes a potato-flavored lipstick to bridge starch and beauty. I feel like that is the back of my butt. It is starch and hopefully some beauty.
Wow.
Okay, a recent study showed 92% of Americans find the taste of Idaho potatoes, French fries, absolutely irresistible. The Idaho Potato Commission launched the Kiss of French. It's a lipstick to have the taste of potatoes stick to your lips. We have them right here. I'm so excited. I wonder if it smells like potato.
I don't know how
It doesn't smell great.
That's
No.
putrid.
That's really
Okay.
bad.
It's
But you
nuts.
want to know what? I'm a
What?
fan because cauliflower needs a break. You know, like she does so much.
Yes, she does.
She works on the weekends.
Uh-huh.
She's become everything.
She's pizza now.
Let potato like
She's rice.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
pizza. She's right. My lips taste like I just ate a whole can of Pringles.
You guys, Hannah and Paige, grab a copy of their new book, How to Giggle, a guide to taking life less seriously. But I gotta tell you, there's really good takeaways in here.